Here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at White. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Jalen Johnson is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Derek White. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Anunoby, good. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Evan Mobley. White against Westbrook. Here's Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Five on the clock. Here's Wembanyama.
And that's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
Here's Caruso. And it's sent back by Wallace. To the right side. Outside Westbrook. Back to Wallace. Vanderbilt, a screen on White. Westbrook passes to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Mobley. Outside White. Mobley sets the pick for White. And it's all evened up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Anunoby. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him.
White with it. Wallace covering. And that one's good. Caruso. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Victor Wembanyama.
It's not a shocker, right? I mean, people will say, well, he's uber talented, but he's also a grinder. And we know how hard he works on his game every year, and that's why his impact offensively continues to grow. You can't say that about every guy in his stratosphere.
Now, here's Westbrook. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby, good.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Caruso, the pass to White. Mobley sets the pick for White. Shoots over Anunoby. Good D by Anunoby.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside White. Here's Kennard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Shooting two.
That free throw, good from Kennard. Both free throws, good from Kennard. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mobley sets the pick for Johnson. A kick out to Mobley. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wembanyama outside. Right side Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Now, here's Kennard. Last game he had 13. Now, Wembanyama. Wallace, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's blocked. Kennard with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's taken away by Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wallace. Here's Wembanyama. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And let's swing it over to Shams Charania, who has the latest scoop on activity in the Western Conference.
Hey, Kevin. Things are happening for New Orleans and the Pelicans front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They made a deal to acquire Austin Reeves in a move I'm told they believe will add crucial depth to their lineup. He can fill a lot of holes offensively, and he's the kind of player they're hoping can give them some stability on that side of the floor.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA, and we thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Free throw no good for Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Here's Caruso.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And so Caruso nails both of them. New York leading by 5. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Right the pass to Johnson. Anunoby in the corner. Outside Westbrook. Anunoby has the open look. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. White finds Mobley. Mobley is screened. Watson the pass to Mobley. Bangs home the trifecta. Mobley's got 7 points.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Hartenstein's checked in for Mobley. And it's Keon Ellis in for Alex Caruso. And then for New York, Drummond's checked in for Vanderbilt. Buddy Hield comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Simons in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Hield. Wembanyama outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, and Wemby just able to see over that contact, plus converts through the foul.
For New York, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen.
Right side, White. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Ellis. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at the Knicks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Philadelphia, sitting there 4 spots below.
And right now for the 76ers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Throw good, Wembanyama.
We've already run out of ways to describe Wembanyama. Alien, freak, superstar, probably not anything from this world.
Ellis against Simon. Pass to Hield, beyond the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And it's White missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Watson. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Simon.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now here's White. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Can they get it? Another miss by Philadelphia.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
A 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Johnson. Wide, a screen on Hield. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Drummond. Healed outside. 6 to shoot. Wallace the pass to Drummond. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
The 76ers trail by 17. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now here's Drummond. He has yet to score.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
To stop the drought, a nice shot by Walsh.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Drummond. Pass to Wembanyama. The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Now here's Ellis. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Luke Kennard. Hartenstein is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's Walsh in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Hits the three-point bomb. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Whew, lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Now here's Vucevic. Nothing on the board. Simons against Kennard. Fires it up. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Here's Porter. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Wood. Lob pass to Simons. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Hartenstein. Now here's Hield. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Wood sets a screen. And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3 off target. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket for Mobley.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and just miss after miss right now. Philadelphia's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter, and he trims the lead to single digits. Walsh has got 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Porter. 8 points his last outing, and so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. The past month has been surreal.
Averaging about 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hield dishes to Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got his first points of the game.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Pass to Walsh. It's stolen by Hield and taken away by Ellis. And Vucevic kicks to Ellis. Back to Mobley. Now Kennard. Mobley a screen on Simons. The shot's good from Kennard.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter against Kennard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Walsh. Here's Mobley. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Porter. Healed from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
Now here's Porter. The wide open look here for Wood. Nice shot from the wing. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Effective use of the mid-range. Wood's a guy who can knock down plenty of jumpers.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Ellis can't get it to go. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. On the wing, Hield. Outside, Simons. And again, it's New York.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Pass to Walsh. Ellis with a screen on Hield. Back to Ellis. Talk about a guy, Richard, who can shoot the lights out. Keon Ellis, over 40% for his career from 3.
Yeah, coming into the league, everyone talked about his defense, but he's shown great touch from outside, and he generally takes good shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ellis. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. That one misses. The Knicks leading by 11. And here's Westbrook. No scoring in this one. It's Ellis on the wing. Wallace covering. Ellis, the pass to White. Clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. The 76ers with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wembanyama. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wembanyama's got 23.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the 76ers with some changes. Vucevic comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Mobley in for Keon Ellis. Here's White. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Vucevic. Hits the jump hook. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Bounce pass Wallace. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I love the mindset they brought into that game. Didn't wait for the game to come to them. They made it a point to be the aggressors. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Kennard. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. And here is Caruso. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Wembanyama finds Anunoby. Outside Westbrook. Here's Wembanyama. Misses the fadeaway jumper. The 76ers trailed by 11. White the pass to Vucevic. Back to White. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Wallace. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Knicks lead by 13.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
White the pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And White kicks to Kennard. Mobley sets the pick for Kennard. Floats it up there for Mobley. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Wembanyama finishes off the break.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Now Kennard. He's got 10. Outside White. Trying to end the drought. He climbs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. White's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Mobley sets the pick for White. Back to Mobley, over Wallace. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket for Mobley.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Caruso. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Nailed from three-point land.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Westbrook, and stolen by White. The kick out to Mobley. White at the elbow. Now here's Caruso. Kennard the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed, and Kennard wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
He misses the free throw. And he needs to get back to what he was doing. in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Hartenstein's checked in for Philadelphia. Jalen Johnson comes in for Luke Kennard. And he sinks the second. We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. Caruso, the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Wallace. Loads it up there for Mobley. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Wembanyama. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. That's 28 points for Victor Wembanyama. Westbrook against Caruso. Nifty move. Outside, White. It's rebounded by New York. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Vanderbilt kicks to Westbrook. New York moving the ball around. Wembanyama, right side. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
White with it. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Knicks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New York Knicks.
Slashing, scoring, and close. This is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, they're playing really smart. I mean, you keep it going until someone stops it.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so here is Philadelphia, down by 12. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. We've got Wallace. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anunoby. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. He gets it in there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Westbrook to the left side wing. Wembanyama down low. Covered by Mobley. The 76ers trail by 10. Johnson outside. The three ball. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wallace, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over White, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
No good on that one.
Another trip to the line for him, and a successful one this time. He's earning his points the hard way here tonight.
He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 11. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Knicks making the shot. It's deflected. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. And it's White missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Wembanyama. 33 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Kennard with the rebound. From deep three-point land, Wallace misses.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Caruso, the pass to Mobley. Wallace against Caruso. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Anunoby kicks to Wallace. Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. New York moving it around. Wembanyama. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wembanyama has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Mobley. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here is Caruso. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Kennard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Kennard. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Mobley sets the pick for White. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 12. Vanderbilt the pass to Anunoby. Now Wembanyama. Kennard covering with the fadeaway. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Anunoby.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here's a look at some numbers for Evan Mobley.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Caruso. Johnson outside. Mobley a screen on Vanderbilt. The 76ers again can't hit it. Inside. Rebound by the 76ers.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Mobley a screen on Westbrook. White against Westbrook. The fadeaway. Goes back up. Knicks with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Anunoby. And the 3-ball is good. Anunoby's got 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mobley outside. Mobley sets the pick for White. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Kevin, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby finds Wallace. Vanderbilt. Not enough on that one as it misses. The 76ers trailed by 19. Here's White. White with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
On the wing, Anunoby. Misses the wing J. 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside, White. Mobley a screen on Anunoby. White with another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Westbrook. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Johnson outside. Mobley sets the pick for Johnson. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man is going to punish you on that glass.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the 76ers making a change here. Watson's checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. Number 1, the Knicks.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Now here's Hield. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Wood. New York needs to get off a shot. The 19-foot shot, no good on that one. The 76ers trail by 17. Johnson kicks to Caruso. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's New York. They're on an 11-3 run. Hield, the pass to Wood. He's looking for Simons and finds him. Here's Walsh, covered by Simons. Wood with the block.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
Outside, Porter. New York, no good that time either. 76ers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Hartenstein with the screen on Wood. The putback, it's hauled in by Wood. New York leading by 17. Here's Porter, connects on the 17-footer.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Here's Walsh, covered by Simons. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Ball's knocked loose. He's all alone. Here's Hartenstein. Drops in the breakaway layup. Hartenstein's got his first basket.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Screen coming.
Porter looking it over. Down low. And it's Drummond missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Johnson sends the screen for Ellis. And it's off from three-point range. And so Wood will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 17. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Porter. That's a two from Simons. The kick out to Porter. The second chance effort makes it off the glass. Porter's got 6 points.
And that's got to frustrate the defense. Porter Jr. finding a way to score despite the aggressive coverage.
Ellis, the pass to Johnson. Here's Watson. Ellis outside from past the arc. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Wood with the screen for Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Johnson in the corner. Pass to Watson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Two.
The first one falls. Kennard, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The 76ers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Free throw good, Ellis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Simons. Here's Hield. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New York taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Vucevic. Kennard is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Ellis, and it's Walsh in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Outside, Porter. Drummond with a screen on Ellis. To the inside, and Drummond gets it to go on the assist from Porter.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And here's Kennard. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Porter. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Both good from the line that time.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
Pass to Vucevic. Ellis wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 9 points for Ellis.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Now here's Drummond. Vucevic defending. And here is Hield. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Good on the jump shot. Wembanyama's got 41.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Vucevic setting the pick for Kennard. Pass to Vucevic. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now here's Hield. He's guarded closely. Porter outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Pass to Walsh. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Hield. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kennard on the wing. Cans it from downtown. Kennard's got 20.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Wembanyama. 2 points. That one goes. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now, here's Kennard. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one. Ellis against Porter. Wembanyama, right side. Over Watson. Wembanyama, no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Vucevic dishes to Ellis. Banked in off the glass. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Porter against Ellis. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Mind the lane.
Oh, they've
Mind
been
the lane.
punishing the inside
One
defense
shot.
consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Floats it up there for Mobley. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Healed against White. Anunoby outside. It's Porter outside. Drummond. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Kennard finds Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, tricky move by Johnson, using that pump fake to get his defender up in the air.
First free throw is good.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
And Johnson drops them both. Here's Hield. Pass to Porter. Drummond sets the screen for Porter. Tries it from the top of the key. New York missing again.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from White. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots the 3. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Ellis outside. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Over Wembanyama. Mobley misses. The Knicks leading by 15. With the crossover, Porter. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Porter's got 14 points here in the second half. White looking around. Pass to Mobley. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Kennard's got 26.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Dominating offensively once again. He is making a habit of this.
He's now tied for the 5th most 50-point games in a single season. That puts him in rare company. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
Kennard against Anunoby. And it's blocked. High post Johnson. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Toronto Raptors.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And he can't get the first one. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Knicks also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for Drummond. Wallace comes in for Hield, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Porter. Good on the second free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, White. Pass to Kennard. Mobley against Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
Free throw good, Mobley.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Mobley. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 19 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
White the pass to Mobley. Mobley a screen on Wallace. Back to Mobley. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Wallace.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
The 76ers trail by 20. Johnson outside. White setting the pick for Johnson. Right side, White fires for 3. And down goes the 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Wallace looking for an opening. Anunoby outside. Here is Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. The 76ers trail by 19. Johnson outside. Mobley against Wembanyama. Mobley kicks to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. He got it right before the clock ran out.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Mobley there for the rebound.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Yep, that's going to go in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Vanderbilt.
Come on, man, take that.
Outside Westbrook. Wembanyama.
The question is, how do you stop Wemby when he gets the ball in that spot? So far, there hasn't been an answer.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. So he gets them both. The 76ers trail by 16. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. Launches it. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wallace outside. Now Anunoby. Now Wembanyama. Oh, deflected by Mobley.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Caruso. White fires. And the three misses. Westbrook with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.